If you're watching this video, you're probably tired of looking in the mirror and seeing someone you don't recognize. You're tired of wearing hats everywhere you go, tired of avoiding photos, tired of feeling self-conscious every time you meet someone new. But what if I told you in the next 9 minutes, I'm going to show you a solution so realistic that even your barber won't know you had anything done. Stay with me, because everything you think you know about hair loss solutions is about to change. My name is Anthony Angelillo. I'm a multiple award-winning SMP artist and CEO of True Follicle and the inventor of the True Follicle 2RL SMP needles and SMP guard. I've been perfecting scalp micropigmentation for well over 10 years. I've helped thousands of men and women regain their confidence. But here's what breaks my heart. Every week, I see people who've tried everything and failed. Hair transplants that cost $20,000 and left them unnatural hairlines and visible scars. Medications with serious side effects that stopped working the moment they stopped taking them. And worst of all, SMP treatments that look fake, unnatural, and scream, "I got work done." If you're like most people dealing with hair loss, you're probably sick and tired of spending thousands on solutions that don't work, feeling self-conscious in social situations, avoiding activities you used to do, looking older than you actually are. You're probably wondering, is there anything that actually works? Here's what most people don't understand about hair loss solutions. The biggest lie in the hair restoration industry is that all SMP looks the same. Wrong. Most practitioners are using techniques and needles designed for tattooing, not scalp micropigmentation. They're creating impressions that are 4 times larger than a real human hair follicle. Look at this. I measured a real human hair follicle with dial calipers. 0.1 millimeters. That's it. Now look at what most SMP practitioners create. 0.4 millimeter impressions with the 3RO needle. It's 4 times larger. False belief number 1. SMP always looks fake. Wrong. Bad SMP looks fake. When done correctly with the right tools and technique, SMP is completely undetectable. False belief number 2. Hair transplants are the only permanent solution. Wrong. Hair transplants fail 30% of the time and often require multiple procedures. SMP is a permanent solution and works for everyone. False belief number 3. I'm too far gone for any solution to work. Wrong again. I've successfully treated every type of hair loss, complete baldness, alopecia, scars, failed transplants, pretty much everything under the sun. The truth is, you've been lied to about what's possible. Let me tell you how I discovered this. Years ago, my wife, who's a PMU artist, kept getting requests from clients dealing with all kinds of hair loss. At the time, I owned a hair salon and saw firsthand how many people were struggling with this. My own hair was even starting to thin in areas, and it started to kind of get on my nerves. So I decided to learn SMP to help myself. Then I quickly realized I could help so many others. I looked into everything: Rogaine, Propecia, transplants, every bamboozling method under the sun. But I didn't want to go through those side effects, surgeries, or long recovery time. That's when I totally committed myself to SMP. But here's the problem. Almost every practitioner I met created work that looked obviously faked. I was devastated and determined. I thought there had to be a better way. So I went deep into study. I spent months analyzing real human hair follicles under magnification, measuring everything: size, depth, angle, spacing, until the recipe for true realism became clear. What I discovered was shocking. Most SMP tools and setups were not built for hyperrealism. Artists were using 3RL needles designed for tattooing, creating oversized impressions and depositing roughly twice the amount of pigment needed. Others relied on 1RL needles that often failed to deposit enough of pigment for proper retention. That mismatch explained the fake-looking results, and it's that gap I set out to fix with purposely built SMP tools and technique. That's when I invented the True Follicle 2RL SMP needle system, the only needle configuration that matches the exact size and replication of real human hair follicles. That wasn't enough. I also discovered that inconsistent depth was causing blowouts and uneven results. So I created the SMP guard, a precision depth control system that ensures Every impression is exactly the same depth. For the first time I used this complete system on myself, I couldn't believe the results. It looked completely natural, even under magnification. You couldn't tell the difference from real hair. That's when I knew I had to share this with the world. This is what's possible with true follicle scalp micropigmentation. Look at these results. Here's what makes our approach different. First, we use true follicle tutorial SMP needles, the only needle engineered specifically for SMP. 2 needles, 2 pigment channels, 0.1 millimeter impressions that match real hair follicles exactly. Second, we use the SMP Guard depth control system to ensure every single impression is exactly the same depth. No blowouts, no inconsistencies, no guesswork. Third, we just don't replicate hair. We replicate your hair. We study your natural hair growth patterns, your skin tone, your facial structure. The result, hair that looks so natural, you'll forget you've had any hair loss. Imagine this, walking into any room with complete confidence, taking photos without thinking twice, never worrying about wind or rain, feeling like yourself again. That's what True Follicle SMP gives you. Don't just take my word for it. Here's what our clients are saying.
Wow. That's great.
Looks amazing. Looks like I never won bald. It looks exceptional. Looks crazy.
You can't really tell, huh?
No, nobody could tell. I gotta tell them. If not, nobody's ever gonna know.
Yeah, that's
Might, I mean, it just looks so hyper-realistic in a way that you can't predict beforehand. It's just
Look at these transformations. These aren't just cosmetic changes. These are life changes. And here's the thing. Every single one of these clients tried other solutions first. Hair transplants, medications, other SMP practitioners. Nothing worked until they found us. Right now, we have a 6-month waiting list because of demand. Right now, we're living in the golden age of scalp micropigmentation. The technology has finally caught up with the demand. The True Follicle system I developed is revolutionizing the industry. But here's what most people don't realize. That window won't stay open forever. As more people discover hyper-realistic SMP, the demand is skyrocketing. Our waiting list has tripled in the last 6 months. And honestly, we can only take a limited number of clients because I personally oversee every single treatment. Right now, I have just 3 available spots for new clients this month. Once those are filled, the next available appointments won't be until next month. Every day you wait is another day you're not feeling confident about your appearance. Another day you're avoiding photos, wearing hats, feeling self-conscious. The question is, how much longer are you willing to wait? If you're ready to stop hiding your hair loss and start feeling confident again, here's exactly what I'm going to do for you. The True Follicle SMP treatment includes comprehensive consultation and custom design, the True Follicle tutorial needle application, the SMP Guard Precision Depth Control, multiple sessions for optimal results, and guaranteed hyper-realistic results. Normally, this treatment costs between $1,500 and $7,000 depending on your hair loss. You can see the price listed here, or I recommend booking a consultation using the link below. That way I can give you the most accurate quote for your specific needs. And the best part, it's actually less than a hair transplant with minimal maintenance, no side effects, and you see results immediately. Here's what to do next. Click the button below this video to schedule your free consultation. During this consultation, we'll analyze your specific hair loss pattern, design a custom treatment plan just for you, show you exactly what your results will look like, and completely answer all of your questions. There's no pressure, no obligation, just honest answers and a clear path to getting you your confidence back. But you need to act now. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Click the button and take your first steps towards the hair you've always wanted. Your future confident self is waiting.